Still cutting EV body high-strength steel with flame or laser. Large weldments with long seams. Part positioning errors of 5 mm. Poor torch reach. Pre-programmed paths cannot track actual seam location, and NDT keeps flagging deviation. 3 bottlenecks of heavy structural welding. First, large part positioning error of plus or minus 5 mm. Pre-programmed paths drift from start. Second, floor-mounted robot torch reach is limited, long seams welded in segments. Joint pass rate drops to 90%. Third, through-arc tracking reacts to arc fluctuations after the fact, 5 times less accurate, cannot meet EN 1090 execution class EXC3, EXC4. This line uses an inverted robot with a real-time laser seam tracking sensor. The sensor reads the seam 20 to 50 mm ahead of the torch, path precision plus or minus 0.1 mm, deviation compensation up to plus or minus 5 mm, weld pass rate from 95% to 99.5% or higher. 3 cores. First, inverted mounting frees 30% of floor space. Torch approaches from above, dramatically improving reach on heavy parts. Second, laser real-time tracking is 5 times more accurate than through-arc. Keeps the seam regardless of fixture drift. Third, multi-robot coordination plus multi-angle synchronized traceability. 3 inverted robots weld different zones of the same large part simultaneously. Every seam bound to workpiece ID in the cloud, matching EN 1090/IETF/ABS audit requirements. Watch the demo. 3 inverted robots work in parallel. The laser tracking sensor scans the seam start. Robots follow the actual seam path rather than pre-programmed trajectory. Arc remains bright and stable. Each robot covers a different zone of the structural part. The cloud aggregates real-time weld data from all 3 robots, presenting pass rate and deviation curves to the process engineer. By the numbers. Through-arc tracking. Precision plus or minus 0.5 mm. Compensation plus or minus 2 mm. Pass rate 95%. Laser real-time tracking. Precision plus or minus 0.1 mm. Compensation plus or minus 5 mm. Pass rate 99.5% or higher. Multi-robot coordination lifts heavy weldment line throughput by 60%. Inverted deployment saves 30% floor space. This solution doesn't only weld heavy structural parts, offshore segments, crane booms, bridge box girders, and construction machinery frames with long seam thick plate, but welding all reuse the same configuration. The inverted plus laser track